And good morning, everyone. Welcome back to NeelyFX. My name is Michael Neely, and this is the channel where I talk about foreign exchange trading, prop firm trading, and hopefully making money doing all those things. Now, hope is not a strategy, so getting better skills is what this is kind of pointing towards. So this is how we're going to do this: with daily review of the charts and figuring out where our next strong points are, and where our weak points are. And that's really where trading strategy comes about. So let's go ahead and get into the risk disclaimer, since we're going to be talking about real trades and really real stuff, real risks. So this channel is for educational and entertainment purposes only and does not constitute trading or financial advice. I'm a professional trader, not a broker, trading my own capital. I'm also an aspiring prop firm trader, an aspiring funded prop firm trader with a couple of companies in London, England. I do not solicit funds, manage client accounts, pardon me, excuse me again, nor do I hold CFTC or NFA registration, although I have held NFA registration in the past. Forex trading is highly speculative with a higher risk of losing some or all of your investment capital. Only trade with funds you can comfortably afford to lose. And the CFTC risk disclosure goes like this. Forex trading carries a high degree of risk and may not be suitable for all investors. The high degree of leverage can work against you as well as for you. Before trading Forex, carefully consider your investment objectives, experience, and risk appetite. You could sustain a loss of some or all of your investment capital. And I've been a little bit under the weather, as you can tell by my voice. Have some coffee and see if that makes things go a little better. So let's go ahead and get into this. What we have here is the DXY. This is the basket of currencies which reflect the dollar strength, U.S. dollar strength, kind of somewhat. Today we're not really going anywhere. We're going nowhere really fast. Oh yeah, something else I need to bring up is Forex Factory's event risk calendar, aka the news. So let's go ahead and take care of this real quick. So looks like a lot of bad news in England. How about that? So maybe the pound versus the yen won't be perking up as much as I think it's going to. Expecting a reversal on that currency. I'll get into that in just a minute. The only thing on the U.S. docket today is just home sales, which is not really a strong currency mover. Unemployment claims, that hasn't been a mover in many years. About a decade. So it was a big concern during the slow expansion from 2009 to 2016. And policy changed in 2016, and that changed a lot of the things. So with that, unemployment claims is not really. I'm expecting it to be kind of a what we call a nothing burger in my world, my little world. So let's get back to the DXY. DXY. Still hovering right there around 97. Not really going anywhere. 97 is also the June is a significant close. It's interesting how we've got big swings right on either side of this 97. So I don't really see it going anywhere anytime soon. So I don't know who knows what's going to happen with DXY. You may be able to get on the short-term trade on that and actually make a little bit of money. Here we have the euro getting gains on the pound. That's the only reason why I show that. I'm not trading that currency swap. That's just not something I want to do. Euro versus the dollar. Looking like we may have a little turnaround right here. So might be getting into some weaker U.S. dollar components and having maybe a little surge right there at 118.74. Still hunting that 120 and 119 mark to make it significant. Getting over that and staying over that, maybe getting a weekly close over 119.18 might help us out with the euro versus the yen. Pardon me, euro versus the dollar. Dollar versus the yen is right here, and here we have it, kind of hanging around near its lows. Expecting somewhat of a turnaround, came down here right to this level where we start wondering if the carry trade is unwinding or not, 152, and then said, nope, I don't think so. So that is a very strong doji candle right there. That's indicating a turnaround on the daily chart. So we could, if that continues, we could see that happening. And as far as currency strength goes, dollar is way down here on the bottom. Why is that not doing that? Should be showing some bars. Graphic. There we go. Oh, look at that. It wasn't refreshed. So the yen is now falling to the bottom. The dollar is up to the mid-range. British pound is right up there. So we are expecting a turnaround in both the USD and the dollar versus the yen and the the sterling versus the yen today. Because they typically don't run like that for long, and then they reverse pretty quickly. I'm not sure if we ran maybe somebody ran a little bit of what do you call it, intervention, maybe a little bit of an intervention going on. May not have been. I don't know. Could have just been regular trading. Could have just been people mad at the United States and selling treasury assets like China threatened to. Maybe they did, maybe they didn't. I don't know. Pound versus the dollar. Not really a whole lot going on here. Sitting right here at this buy level, which is attractive. However, it's right there at that at the $20 or at the 20-day moving average. Yeah, the 20-day moving average in the middle of those two Bollinger Bands. That's a 1 deviation and a 2 deviation Bollinger Band, by the way, if you want to know what those are. I'm always curious when I see other people's charts and say, hey, how they do that? But it's right here at the top of the fair value gap indicator, indicating that it might be time to buy. Pound versus the yen. Not a strong turnaround on that, as you can see on the daily chart, but if you get down to the 4-hour chart, or even the hourly chart, it is looking like we're starting to get a little bit more headway. 209.40, I'm in at 209.60, and we can get over this little hump right here at 210.12. That'd give me a 50 pip run. I'll be happy with that. I'll take a 50 pip run today. So that's my end strategy on that. Need to do it on my other personal account. And we're at 47 right now, coming in at 60. You might want to do that right now. Hold on for just a second. I'm not sure what screen it's going to come up on, so I need to pause this real quick. Okay, there we are. So now we're in at 209.60 on both my personal accounts and also in my prop trading account. Oh, you didn't ask. How am I doing on my prop trading challenge? Here we are. We're down $2,000 on this. I've got a max loss of $2,500, so I'm right up against it. If I do not continue this account winning, I did get a small trade in yesterday that was profitable, so that took made a little bit more of a psychological edge off. I need to get more of those, more wins, less losses, and $500-600 win today would help give myself a little pat on the back. The challenge I'm not doing as near as badly on, although I don't have that screen up right now. Maybe I'll show that tomorrow or maybe later on tonight. Who knows? But here's the pound versus the yen again. Again, still looking for a pullback on that, and even if we can get just back up to this level here, that'll be a 50 pip win, and that'd be enough to make me very happy. 25 pip win at this point would make me very happy on that. Euro versus the yen, look at that go. Euro versus the yen is quite another story when it comes to the turnaround. Let me go back to the daily chart, make sure I'm looking at this, apples and apples. There we are. Coming into a giant sell range right here. So that's a little bit of a red flag. I don't like, not really enjoying that. But if we have this pull up to here, then that red flag will go away. So we'll see how the euro versus the yen pulls out today. Dollar versus the CAD. Do not know what to think. Cannot make heads or tails of this on a tradability, and just a flatline doji right there indicates that it's nothing to kind of get hold of. CAD versus the yen. Again, not as strong as a pullback. Canadian dollar is not as near strong as the American dollar on that. Oil, 64. Not really anything to really write home about either. Kind of topping out right there at a very strong, looks like, resistance level. Around 64.75. That's a point where the oil industry does not want to see oil go up. Oil becomes, I don't want to say unaffordable, but starts hurting the economy, the overall economy. Aussie is up to 71.20. Again, not really going to make much headway after yesterday. Gold, literally the same place it was yesterday, 50-50. It could go up, it could go down. It's 50-50. Little gold joke in there. But it's not really. Powers that be do not want it to see it. It seem to not want it to see 51. Platinum rather. Again, metals are still eerily still after the last couple of weeks, months. just torrential upside. Palladium kind of off 1%. Silver down to 82.60. Again, getting some consolidation in there, right around the 82 mark. So we could see $100 silver again soon, or maybe in the next 6 months. But it's if this stays the same here, then we're seeing a major consolidation in the metals. And if that's the case, then we need to just get used to $80 silver, because it's not going to be going down much more after that. There's supposed to be a big silver shock in March concerning 400 million ounces of paper silver chasing 102 million ounces of silver, physical silver that's available. So we could see a big crunch in silver again next month, and watch this go through the roof. So who knows? We will see about that. I still hold a lot of physical silver. Not a lot of physical. I'm not sitting on tons, but it's got a few chunks of physical silver laying around. Matter of fact, here's one right here. See, shiny physical silver. So we do have so I like silver. Maybe you should buy some too. Who knows? I would see if you're going to get a dip in the price. Might get a dip back down to 66-ish. Looks like it's topped out. The bottom is right here at 70. The daily close is 71.18. So we got a weekly close on that. So our weekly low close right now is at 77.92. I've already got that on the chart. So I should have been able to see that. And there it is. So looking at a lot of resistance between 71 and 77 on silver, so don't see that dropping much below that. We get. I'm a little burned out on trading silver though. It's really hard to trade, especially the way the CME was raising margins and making it very, very difficult to trade silver. So for the small guys like me to trade silver, because it's a few pennies in the wrong direction, it will wipe out your entire trade. So with that, that's all I got for today. I hope you guys have a great time trading, and thank you for sticking with me as far as this whole video goes. If you like this video, then hit the thumbs up. If you want to see more of these videos, then subscribe to the channel, and you'll be getting notifications on when I do more of these. And lastly, oh yeah, if you have any comments, feel free to comment in the section below, and I'll get back with you as soon as I can. So you guys have a great one. Happy trading. Talk to you later. Bye.